I was in Seoul just on a layover. It was like a 30-hour journey to get from Hanoi to New York.
Just for this. Just for the. Thank you.
No.
You could have Skyped.
I live in Vietnam, and I've lived in Hanoi for 3 years, and it's a crazy place. And the Vietnamese government is a authoritarian, semi-dysfunctional, communist, capitalist state. And they have a cultural police that police bookstores, poetry readings, all kinds of things. And if it doesn't match what they want represented in their communist Stalinist values, they kind of shut it down. There was a performance arts festival that had international backing, and one year they had it, and it was really great. It was really interesting that people from all over the world come to Hanoi and do performance art. And one person did something naked, and there was a secret policeman there. The next year, they showed up the first night of the festival and said, no, like this is not happening because your last one you had a naked person. So they moved it to this guy Nguyen Quy Duc's house in the mountains and did it there in semi-private. But so my friend Caitlin in Hanoi, she used to live in New York, has put on a series of spoken word, kind of like it's fiction, poetry, and stuff in between. And it's called Noi Hanoi, and in Vietnamese it means speak Hanoi. And it's incorporating like Vietnamese and expat poets and writers. And we had 3 of them, and then on the 3rd one, the secret police showed up. And they dress like, it's one guy, and he dresses like... What's that? Yeah, one secret policeman. And so he showed up, and he's like being like a little like kind of taking notes and watching and listening and compiling a report. So I wrote this piece and I was going to read something like really anti-communist on that night, but I got really violently ill, so I didn't come. I was also going to read something very anti-American, but I also got violently
What's your
ill.
ideal government?
I don't know.
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. Probably like Sweden.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the Swedish people are really in line. They've got like.
But they've come to the right now.
Yeah, they've got. Well, yeah, but they still have like amazing gender like equality laws, and they have kindergartens. I'm a kindergarten teacher. They have kindergartens where they don't use gender pronouns. They just call each other friends.
That's hot.
Yeah. But anyway, so I wrote this piece for my secret policeman friend, and then I read it, and he was there. And this is a revised version that I've worked on a little bit. Anyway, so when I put on my sunglasses, you all start to look a little murky, a little underwater, a little subterranean. Things just look perfect now. The edges around objects are a little hazy, a little less defined. Maybe later I'll get a little paranoid, as people in sunglasses sometimes are. I'll feel as if I need to sneak around, hide in corners, look over my shoulder, check to see if someone is following me, search my apartment for hidden cameras or microphones, rant and scream with my face covered in sweat about the global conspiracy keeping tabs on all of us. Secret commissions, backroom deals, and everyone is in on it or under its thumb. I think one of you must be taking notes on me. How do I know? Because I see you there in your sunglasses. He does, he wears the little sunglasses. Writing in a little notebook that fits in your front pocket and opens from the top. With your little stubby pencil, you scribble away. What are you writing about me? I'm not so interesting, am I? But what are you writing about me in there? Will you follow me around taking notes on my movements through the city? What stores I stop in? how often I stumble home drunk? And down in the alley outside my window, will you sit listening to my conversations with friends? When I stand naked, in the breeze, on my balcony, looking down into the darkness, will I see a faint impression of you tucked behind a column scribbling notes, times, dates, who has come and gone? While the rats scurry around your feet. Only if the moon is in the right position, I suppose. And when I'm away at work, will you break into my room and take my shirts out of the laundry and smell the armpits and rub them on your face? And feel that we are somehow connected in more ways than this? Will you run your fingers over the mosquito net and write about the mess and clutter of my room in your little notebook? Will you linger too long just to be in my space for a while? But really, can't we just be friends? Me and my sunglasses, and you and yours? Cursed with coolness. As if the whole sweaty, thumping room was waiting for you to arrive. But instead, you're going through my garbage, and I'm tiptoeing around, trying to avoid you noticing me, ducking behind cars, slipping around corners. I feel like I spend a lot of time doing this. I look over my shoulder and I see you rummaging through my trash, and I want to tell you, hey, watch out for the bag of broken glass and used condoms. But I don't say anything. I want to tell you so many things, like how I'm slowly falling for you. Maybe we could spend some more time together. You could follow me through the park and sit a few tables back while I have a cafe on the lakeside. I'll pretend not to notice you, and you could pretend you're just following me like you're supposed to. But both of us will know the truth. But wouldn't it be nice if we could be more than that? If only we could be friends. If only me and you could sit down together at the same table, trade sunglasses, and compliment each other's outfits. I am fed up. I want to run to my desk and write you a letter. I write, "Dear secret policeman, I love you so much. Don't ever leave me. Don't ever stop following me and tapping my phone and breaking into my email account." I dot the I's with smiley faces and draw a heart next to my signature.